welcome once again to the Paranormal Gnarcast, episode 6 of season 2. How the fuck are you guys? Who's out there? On the chats, we got a couple watching right now. We just started up talking about the Paranormal Gnarcast, and the Gnartapes Network, and I have a nice episode for you today. Been reading this really great book called The Mothman Prophecies. Just one of the greatest paranormal anythings I've ever read. It's quite fascinating, very illuminating, and I'm really excited to talk about a lot of what's going on in there. So glad you're here, and glad you could join me for another exciting episode of the Paranormal Gnarcast. Do you want to play the intro, Funko?
Sure. Want to do that now?
Yeah, let's just do it now. I'll play it a couple times.
All right.
Don't tell us.
All right, we're back, guys. How you guys like that intro? Funko made that. Really stoked on it. Yeah, Paranormal Gnarcast, guys. We have an exciting episode for you today. I've actually been reading a book that originally started as me reading this for the Gnarcast, but I've actually found myself deeply engrossed and quite involved in this book now. It's fucking really good. If you guys aren't familiar with The Mothman Prophecies by John Keel, I got the book right now. Actually, right back. Be right back, guys.
Yeah! We're live on that Gnartapes Network. My name is Uncle Funko. I can switch to that Funko cam, huh?
Got that B cam going?
Uh-oh, it's frozen. Well, you guys can see me, but just in frozen version.
So yeah, this is the book. This is a really funny, this is 2000-something repress with a really funny cover. 1991 repress with this Mothman, Butterfly Man in the street, which is really, really funny. Which is not what Mothman was about. If you are not familiar with the Mothman legend, it is one of the most perplexing and mysterious of the mysteries. It happened. The majority of the Mothman events, though people have been saying they've seen things like Mothman for all over the place for years, his most famous and most dramatic experience or dramatic appearance for people was in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, in the years 66 and 67, leading up to the Silver Bridge tragedy, which was when the Silver Bridge that spanned across the Ohio River from West Virginia over to Ohio collapsed, killing dozens of people, and up until before that bridge collapsed, there was a lot of weird shit happening in that town. A lot of UFO sightings and a lot of people seeing a big bird. But it wasn't a bird. It was a man-being creature that stood about 7 feet tall and didn't really have a discernible face. Its face was kind of in its chest. Zone-ish looking thing, and it had huge red eyes and huge 10-foot wingspan. But it did not flap its wings and could fly really fast, just go straight in the air like a helicopter. And it blew people's minds back then, and it was a very Christian, small-town community that experienced all this, and they were all very shocked and confused, and it was very strange and interesting thing. And then it all led up to a huge tragedy, which was the collapse of the Silver Bridge. well, a bunch of people were on it, and a bunch of people's cars sank into the river and they drowned. And even people were saying that some people saw the Mothman on the bridge in the moments leading up to its collapse. So it's very interesting, and this book goes really, really deep, going for so far as to postulate theories on a unified Earth culture that preceded our own human culture, like a human culture that happened once before, then collapsed or disappeared or went to another dimension, and about tulpas and garudas. A garuda is the heavenly space vehicles that the gods of Hindu religion would ride on. They rode on garudas, which were flying craft. That's a part of the mythology. And tulpas, he goes to talk about tulpas, this Tibetan idea about being able to like create nothing out of thoughts. Like basically theorizing that UFOs and spaceships could have been crafted by minds of extremely powerful people who could use their brain to imagine and create things out of thought. And it's a pretty crazy book. It originally came out in '73, I believe, and I am or '75, and I'm only a 96 pages in, and I'm already tripping out. So it's pretty good. Because I don't see the chat logs up here on this monitor screen.
There's only one chat.
Tanyati says howdy. Hello, Tanyati. Good to see ya. It's the Gnarcast Network. Back on once again, and today, everybody who spends over $10 can get a free cassette of their choice.
Nice.
We've got to make sure to take that Pesos tape off because I think that's sold out now. But every other tape, you can get a tape of. If you spend over $10, you get a free tape. Everybody.
Jimmy's running thing to shower, so I want to shop.
Right. Hell yeah. Yeah, I just took a shower at Jimmy's house as well. It was really, really, really nice. It's crazy, man. When you don't take a shower for a while like I do, sometimes when you really shower, it is much like a paranormal experience. I felt like somebody had just seen a UFO, quite elated. So yeah, where is everybody? What are you guys doing today? It's Tuesday. It's a slightly overcast, mild day in Los Angeles. We're here at the Studio G, having a good time, chilling out, relaxing from a eventful Fungal birthday weekend. FIFO is now flying back, probably already landing, huh?
Well, she had a layover, so she might be in San Fran, or she might be flying to Vancouver now. It'd be my guess.
Interesting. Flight, man. That is a trippy fucking thing.
It sure is.
Flying is super duper bizarre, and it's cool humans have figured out how to do that.
So cool.
They talk about that a lot in this book too. They talk about the first ever like man-made propeller kind of winged craft, and nobody really did that till pretty late. The dude in England was able to do a propeller small engine plane where he flew above his yard for a while.
Interesting.
And that was it wasn't even that long ago. It was after airplanes. So it's I think what he's trying to say is that in order for somebody to craft a Mothman suit with the flying capabilities that was witnessed by the 100+ adult Christians that lived in West Virginia, it would be technology far, far, far beyond what was even conceived of in 1966. Which is a timeline that the events in this book take place. It's a true story. And I highly recommend it to anybody who has a penchant or interest for the paranormal or the unexplained. That is the best book that I've ever... Oh, we got a sale!
Hell yay.
There we go. And John B says, "Hi guys, hi John B. Hello, my friend John B."
Wow, it's another Pesos cassette right as I took it off.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, he ordered that earlier. So maybe he canceled it and then just put it in the order again with his correct address. Because I think he emailed me saying that he had.
See.
Yeah. So, that's probably unrelated to the podcast, but we should just count it anyway, huh?
Yeah, I don't see a cancellation from the first order, but
I mean, I got this guy's order earlier today. Bad Rhythm.
yeah, I see both of the orders, but
He ordered another one?
yeah, one order came in at 12:56, and one came in just now at 3:11.
Huh.
11, bro.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're in. 677. That's what he's doing here. Let me see. Interesting name. Race. Alright, guys. Yeah, so if you guys got any creepy stories of your own, shoot them our way. Let's hear some of your creepy stories. We've got the phone call line. You can also just type them into the YouTube chat here. I'd love to hear some of your stories. It's just me and Funkling here right now. Jimmy took my brother to the shower house, as we don't have a shower here. So Isaac is watching the store right now, but as soon as the two fellas return from Jimmy's apartment, Isaac will be joining me as well. Oh, and I imagine Isaac's probably looking up videos right now. What's up, dog? Oh. You know what, Fungal, you know the story I told you about when I saw that weird monkey bird?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I never really ever in my mind until reading this book did I ever consider that it had anything to do with something like a Mothman.
Yeah.
Because what I saw was white. Totally white. Snow White. And Mothman in this book is described as gray every time. John B says, there is an alleged haunted mill in the town next over to me in Murrieta. I visited it years ago. Whoa, did you experience anything crazy? What's the story behind it? Where's Murrieta? Is that California?
That sounds like a California thing, huh?
Murrieta? Oh, yeah, where's Murrieta? Tell us more. Tell us more about this experience that you had when you went there to the haunted mill in Murrieta.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, somebody's grilling chicken right now.
Yep, you can smell it.
We live in a neighborhood where they love to grill pollo.
You always smell some tasty smelling pollo in the neighborhood.
Yeah, and more so than any other meat, I find. That I
Yes.
often smell pollo cooking.
Pollo is very healthy and delicious and cheap.
God, you can smell it too. You can tell it's like being cooked with like that marinade right now too. Like, got like tomato in that chicken for sure. Oh, love chicken, guys. That is one of the. Oh, girlfriend, you look like you're smiling right now. You weird dog.
She's a weirdo.
Monkey dog, my monkey dog. Yeah, so what's up everybody? We need some more sales going. Promote the Gnarcast network, guys. And we got all of our buttons are working now. All the size differentials, variations are all working. And also my freeweed song services are only $100 now. That's $150 less than the main band's. $100 will get you a freebeat song about whatever you want, any genre. You could even go as far as I want it to sound like this song, and I'll do my best to rip off that song for you. So yeah, how's everybody feeling out there tonight? Let's see some more chats. Let's see some donations coming in. Let's see some stories popping in to the Paranormal Gnarcast. And everybody likes this show. So yeah, let's see what you got, everybody. Let's see your creepy time stories. This Mothman Prophecies book is really, really good. I'm sure you can get it from your local library. He goes pretty deep in here, talking about a bunch of crazy shit. Let's see. Find like a good area to talk about in here. There's a lot of. It's pretty dense. There's a lot of shit going on in this. Like, a lot of the people who saw a lot of the weird shit got visits from strange people that had nothing to do with the military. That's another thing that this book goes a lot into saying, too, is that that all the paranormal shit that we see, that it's not the government in space or don't have anything to do with it. It's on some other crazy mental, other dimensional shit, multi-dimensional travelers. Javi says, yeah, Maria's in SoCal. Story is a dad pushed his daughter off the top floor of the mill and she haunts it.
Whoa.
Why would he do that?
She must have been a bitch.
The staircase to the upper floors dude, that background is so scary. The staircases to the upper floors are cemented off. Whoa.
Damn.
Whoa. You went up there? You couldn't get up to the upper floors? That's creepy when they do that shit. But you can walk down a small set of stairs to the basement. Ooh. This background you put together, Funko, is so funny.
Yeah, I like it.
The face that turns into a demon.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, that shit used to scare me so much.
Yeah.
You wanted to go, but you couldn't. I would be too scared to go. Haunted places are freaky. I guess I would go if it was daytime and there's people. The basement was pretty creepy, he says. What was going on down there?
It goes down.
What kind of mill, too? Like, what's the architecture like instead of a mill?
A general mill.
So I got very eerie vibes. Massive chills inside and outside the building. Ooh.
Love that.
There you go. What? What are you barking at? Is there a ghost? Is there a ghost? That's parrots. That's not a ghost.
It goes down. It goes.
So yeah, we were talking about a lot of ghost stories here last night, and people started getting a little creeped out. This it's not so bad in here recently, but talking about last night was definitely creepy. My brother was telling some stories about some of his experiences with shadow people, and they're honestly pretty creepy stories. He told me something took place in my parents' old house, and it freaked me out when he was telling me that shit because I had a lot of creepy experiences in that house. Never as intense as my brother's, that's for sure. But definitely weird shit. That house was the start of why I had to sleep with a TV on for like all my life. Pooh Butt says, sup, Pooh Butt.
Hey, Pooh Butt.
Hey, Pooh Butt. Why be fucking Pooh Butt? Oh, wow. What was that disgusting duck? Was that from Wonder Chosen?
Disgusting duck is my brother's car.
Your brother's. And what's the duck with the ass is a Wonder Chosen thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my butt.
Yeah.
Oh, my butt.
Oh, yeah, it's like little particles of shit coming out of it. When,
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, my butt. Bobby's, I tried to send you a link with pics, but it didn't work, I think. What? Where? On my email or my Instagram?
Maybe on YouTube chat because you can't post links on.
Oh, you can't post links. You can DM me on my Insta or my Twitter.
Smash that like button. We got a low number of likes. 11 watching, but 4 likes. Hit if you're watching and you like it. Hit that like button.
Yeah, put on the creepy Funko Cam. It's all them.
Creepy the paranormal Funko Cam.
Oh, you should put.
What's up, you guys? We're live on the Gnarcapes Network, and if you hit that like button, it helps a lot. If you hit that share button, if you don't know what's going on, Gnarcapes Network is our live streaming media network. This is one of my favorite shows that we do, where we discuss the paranormal, but we have all sorts of different shows, and it's all crowdsourced and not funded privately at all. It's funded by y'all, the Donation Nation. Whoever's watching, you go to gnarcapes.com/GTG. Smash that like button, subscribe, follow on Twitch and Periscope, and don't forget to put in some donations for us, and it really helps. Makes everything go a lot smoother.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm also going to be doing we could probably put up the pre-orders for the pins are on the way too at some point. We got the me, Mr. Mustard, and the Gnarcapes pins coming. Also, I'm going to be designing a Mothman pin for this show. which I'm really excited about. It's going to be just Mothman. It's gray with red eyes. I'm really excited. I love Mothman. He's my favorite of all the stories. And the one thing that I find interesting about the Mothman is that unlike Sasquatch, where I feel like there's very, very many, Mothman feels like there's very few, probably only one, or they only come in ones. That there would maybe be probably, I'm sure there's more, but that's what leads me to believe that they're other dimensional, because they don't really seem to be. I think that they're like lone rangers that go into some creepy places. Don B says there are videos on YouTube though. Type Old Mill Marietta, and I think people have done some walkthroughs.
Nice.
Pooh says, "God damn, that was spooky." Mr. Pope says, "That's how we do."
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Pope knows how to smash that like button.
There we go.
And Mr. Pope knows how to go to gnartapes.com/GTG, put in a sales and donation, make some sales for us to make some money, and so that we know that it's worthwhile for us to continue expressing ourselves and connecting with all the fans live on the Gnartapes Network, what we do every day. God
damn, dog, I'm sick. So yeah, Donation Nation, let me see you put your hands in the air and go to gnartapes.com/GTG, and let's get some donations and some sales in. Everybody who spends over $10 today, $10 or more, gets a free cassette of their choice, and everybody who spends over $20 gets a free lapel pin of their choice. So that's every sale today. So let's get some of those sales in there going. Hot dog. Yup. Some a little more spooky weed for you guys on the Gnartapes Network. I don't know if I had some kind of low-level flu or something this last weekend, but I was even on top of the hangovers I was having. I felt like I was under the weather this weekend. John B says, "How are you guys' weekend shows? How was Nick Kroll?" Weekend shows were great. I did not actually get to see Nick Kroll.
Yeah, Nick Kroll.
I imagine his vibe is probably like what, like he Ubered or got a ride or drove there with somebody and then just did his set in peace, probably, right?
Yeah.
Like I imagine in LA that's how it would go, right? Like.
Yeah, if you're on TV and shit.
Like you don't want to linger around before or after the show, really.
Yeah.
Mr. Pope said Mothman is like some kind of angel with Richard Gere's hair. No. But that's pretty funny. Christina says, "My Mercy High School in the Bay is haunted, according to the nuns that work there. Whoever is haunting the place really likes to knock books off of shelves." Ooh, I want to go. Mercy High School? People still go there? Is it an operational school?
Just don't.
What?
She just keeps going. Unless someone's gonna come in and shoot me.
Well, you hear the sounds of the children doing merriment and laughter out there? You don't like it? Oh, yes. What's the longest you guys have ever gone without a shower? Whoa. What is that move? I think that my record for not showering is like slightly over a month.
Yeah, I think mine is probably the same.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Christina says, "Yeah, it's still a school. It used to be a mansion, so it's pretty cool and creepy looking." Yeah, that sounds tight.
That's fucked.
Have you been there? Our high school did not seem very haunted to me, but oh, we made a sale.
I like it.
24.20.
Yep. Got the believer pack and that joint action going on.
That believer pack. We got to make sure to talk about that believer pack. So on the way currently, the believer pack is basically you are putting $20 down towards NAR merchandise that is coming out that you don't even know what it is yet. Like we have a bunch of shit on the way, and the believer pack is basically you like getting first dibs at that shit, and then you also get free shipping. And some of the things that we have coming are the Mean Mr. Mustard enamel pin, the Gnartapes flower enamel pin, the Jib Kidder Pay to Play cassette. Those are all right now currently in manufacturing. Mr. says Headmaster Andrew Eldritch. Who's that? Is that one of Nick Kroll's characters?
Or the school. Or the school.
Oh, the haunted school. Headmaster Andrew Eldritch. I think that schools definitely seem like a place that would be like one of the higher contenders for being haunted.
Yeah. Especially fucked up schools like that one that we heard about on the podcast.
Chris, I want to say I appreciate you doing that. I always, whenever I change the bags, I like to put some in there. It looks like Dane yesterday took it out and forgot to put some in. And you did the what's the next best step is to just put a bag in there.
Yeah.
That way we won't have disgusting bins.
If I'm gonna put coffee, especially, and disgusting bins, are easy to tolerate. But if they're disgusting, there's more chance for things like a mouse or a cockroach to thrive.
Yeah, which we.
Not so much like that I'm picky about it being disgusting. It's just like vermin.
I feel like girlfriend scared the mice away.
Yeah. I haven't seen a mouse in a long time.
I haven't either. I haven't seen any evidence of them either. I think that girlfriend killed enough of their babies that they were just like, this place is a hell land.
Yeah. We must leave. Quick. Make haste.
And maybe just like, there's a cat out there too.
Yeah.
Maybe the cat got all the adults and girlfriend.
Not in a while either.
I hear it and I see girlfriend reacting to it sometimes.
Yeah.
Christina says, I've been a few times. Last time I was there, I found this weird hidden door in one of the lesser used staircases, and there were a ton of empty beer cans in the hidden room.
Nice.
Whoa, cool. It's like
Looks like the party, bro.
yeah, right. It's like the kids at the school had to go drink it, or the fucking the janitors. I remember one time when I worked for the school newspaper, I had to go interview the maintenance guys, and I had to go find them, and like their office is like in the boiler room under the pool building, and I go in there straight up like dun 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 dun. It was like a boiler room out of a movie, like 100% cliche. Go down there, it reeked of cigarettes. There were cigarette packs and ashtrays on all the tables. So it was like those dudes are just like cranking cigarettes because they can't smoke on campus.
Yeah, but they were down there.
They were down there smoking cigarettes though in the pool building. Fucking tight, dude.
Yeah, it's like their secret little area.
Yeah. Jesse Bennett says, "Hey, Big Rick, what up, Jesse? Hell yeah, you call me by my pet name. I like Big Rick, Ricky, Big Rick, and to my old friends, Eric. You guys know that? My real name, my birth name, my real name is Ricky. That's my real name. Big Rick is my nickname. My birth name, my government name, is Eric Wolfgang Gage. I like that. Eric after Eric the Red, the Viking pillager, thanks to my dad. And then Wolfgang, misspelled, but there's an E between F and G. That is for Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Also, Jesse, hey, Eric, he says, the Eric is with a K. E-R-I-K, the Viking way. You're like the Viking way.
Yes.
Oh.
This is who I am now, bro.
Come from the land of the ice and snow and the midnight sun and the hot spring snow. Oh, how are your nipples feeling?
Well, they're feeling alright. They need to be cleaned again. I'm trying to clean them right. You want it to scab up well, and you got to pay good attention to them if you want them to heal quickly. But you want to clean it. It's hard to tell when
you
a
want
scab.
them to scab up?
Yeah, it's hard to tell when a scab is
done.
Is done. Yeah, and then also like when I see like purple, I like want to pick it away, but I like trying to keep it right. They're tender though. I bump them a lot.
Jesse says, I was named after the 80s song by Rick Springfield, Jesse's Girl. Nice. What do you think, Fungal? What is your opinion on all the clown sightings? My general gut is like, it's just people hype and then dressing up and going out.
I always assumed that there was some like 4chan Reddit kind of element to it, you know.
Oh, like it's like a 4chan game.
Yeah, like there's like an online forum of it, and yeah. Because whenever they caught any of those dudes doing it with like if there was some sort of like criminal thing kind of going on. It always looked like some broy dude like that, you know.
Yeah.
Some
Totally.
white, short-haired, normal.
Yeah, I think the clown thing, yeah, that makes sense, like a 4chan thing. John B says, I was tripping about Eric because I came up with a Pitchfork review. I came upon the Pitchfork review of the Early Memories album, and he said the lead singer Eric Gage. I was like, what? Yep, that's just the way it is.
That's just the name it is.
That's just the name it is. On my birth certificate. Mr. Pope said, how was Drug Dealer the other night?
Hanging out with him, or?
Yeah, he's hanging out. He hung out here the other night. Him and Jimmy Whispers came over with their friend after our show with Nick Kroll. And then Mike actually just called me earlier asking to use our mail setup, which of course I said yes. But I've actually never seen Drug Dealer play. So, what do you say, Vogel?
Yeah, I was gonna say I maybe he was on our Instagram or something, but I don't know if he played any shows recently.
We've seen this as I have a relative that went to clown school and he's deeply offended by the scary clown chaos.
I saw a really sad video of an old, like, classically trained clown man being like, what, you know, like my whole thing has changed. It's like now people think like what I do for art is like a scary joke.
Yeah, clown. I love clowns. I think it's awesome. They're so cool, and like a cool old school clown is really awesome. But you can't. Clowns also got to get real with the fact that they are creepy.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, the discovery in the
to me, what makes
mainstream
clowns
of them
creepy is like imagining that their whole body isn't that milky white.
Yeah.
Including their penis and their like, or their vagina or whatever. It's all like milky white, and or like the tip is like bright red, like their lips or whatever. And
yeah, you have a clown dick.
Like just a clown being is like a clown as like a species is a scary idea, I think, and I think everybody can agree with that. But not scary as in dangerous necessarily, but just scary as in that's kind of creepy. People, it's a thing. Humans' brains are conditioned to view the uncanny valley uneasily.
You know what else is new on Gnartapes.com currently is the Death Stock passes that you can get from us. If you want to come to Death Stock, it's easier than ever to fly into the Charles M. Schultz Sonoma County Airport out of servicing airports such as LAX, PDX, SEA, San Diego International Airport. And they're pretty cheap tickets if you buy them now. Also, the full weekend pass is only $75 at Death Stock. And if you buy from Gnartapes.com, we're going to know who the real fucking heads are and who isn't some Death Records loser and is coming to party with Gnartapes. You know what I'm saying? So you can buy those on our website. Just so you know, $75 for the weekend pass, $40 a day.
Yes.
I would love to sell some Death Stock passes on the Gnartapes website.
Also, you saw that we sold a Legalize This shirt the other day.
I did not see that.
Yeah, we did.
And Isaac said he needed to go make the screen pretty soon, so we're gonna have a picture of a real shirt.
Christina says, I almost wrote a research paper for class on why people are afraid of clowns. What were you going to say? I'm interested to hear your thoughts. John B says, watched a spooky movie on Netflix the other day. Ooh, what was it? What was it?
What was the movie?
What did you see?
Was it Fire in the Sky? I saw that on Netflix many years ago.
I remember
It's a good movie.
the only time I ever took a break from smoking weed was for a girlfriend that I had. And I took a break in October of 2008, and I broke edge in Arizona, and I watched Fire in the Sky, and it was one of the best times I ever got high in my life.
Oh yeah.
John B says, called Beyond the Gates. Whoa, what's that about? Phil Reed says, Ricky, do you happen to have check out Kieran J. Callanan? If so, what did you think?
I think I remember someone suggesting that.
Ricky, what did you think? Did you check out Ricky or Kieran J. Callanan? If so, what did you think? Peace off.
I think he was saying peace. My phone's turned dying or something.
Peace. Feeling is about that. John B has an 80s feel. You guys would dig it, I think. Call Beyond the Gates. Definitely want to check that out. I love horror movies, scary movies, thrillers, suspense. It's one of my favorite genres. I love it. Because I get scared really easily, so I feel it's very strong. It's very potent for me. Very potent for me. Very potent for me. Don't lick my face. You have a very stinky tongue. You need dog toothbrush snack. Kieran J. Callanan. That sounds super duper familiar.
Yeah, I think it sounds familiar to me too, and I don't know if it's because it was suggested on the Gnarcast Network.
I'm gonna check it out right now and see if I know what you're talking about. You're a good dog, and I like you, dog, and you're really, 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 really good dog. Mr. Pope says, "Oh man, I wasn't sure if you hadn't played on the show or not. That'd be dope. Indica meets Sativa, about to spark with Ricky." Wasn't sure what.
Oh, because he was at Tuet Crew. He
Yeah.
probably posted about it.
Because, when people communicate, they look at facial expressions and empathize with the other person. The distorted makeup clowns use makes it difficult and impossible to do that, causing people to feel uneasy.
Interesting.
Oh.
And Christina's name is Italian, so she comes from clown world. Clowning is an Italian and French art form. When I'm clowning.
Kieran J. Callanan. Why does this look so familiar? I would check this out again, but I feel like I've seen this.
Looking for my Kieran. One shot, they disappearing.
Australian.
Oh, maybe that's why it's familiar. Maybe our Australian friends gave us a little show.
There's Mac DeMarco's on his album. Spin says Australian singer Kieran J. Callanan sounds like Morrissey on his new album. Cool, I'll definitely check that out. Christina says that's a super condensed version. There's more bio psych stuff I was gonna include.
Yeah, I guess clowns look like they could be predators.
Yeah, because they're like using faces.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's creepy as fuck.
I had a brief stint in clowning for children's parties, and I didn't like it much. Didn't like it too much. I wasn't a very good. I was an alright clown. I was good with the balloons, good with the kids, but I wasn't able to remove myself from myself. I think a real true clown
Must become the
wants
clown.
to be a clown. They're like, it's like how Bruce Wayne feels like he's wearing a costume when he's Bruce Wayne, not when he's Batman.
That's so
I
badass.
have to do.
Batman is a psychopath.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love when Batman stories explore how he's like scary creep fascist weirdo.
Yeah, he's like a rich,
Psychopath.
insane guy, psychopath who dresses up like a bat based on some daddy mommy issues.
Yeah.
And then he goes out at night and just beats up thugs who are probably trying to protect their families.
Yeah. And doesn't kill them.
Doesn't kill them, puts them in jail, and then and it doesn't ever kill or stop the big bad guys.
Yeah.
That's why I love the fan theory about how the Joker in Batman 2 is actually the hero.
Yeah.
Is the Joker actually caused the mafia to give up, and the Joker uses a bunch of roundabout terrorism to pretty much do what Batman couldn't do.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. Because Batman isn't, no matter which way you look at it, Batman does he's probably Republican.
Yeah.
So.
I was surprised that movie didn't get an R rating, to be honest. Mostly because of the part where the Joker slams a pencil through that guy's face.
Yeah.
That's really gnarly way to kill someone, and they just gloss over it. He didn't even kill anyone. The guy just falls over, and it's oh, that guy's gone. But it's I don't think he could survive that.
Yeah, the Joker's gnarly.
Yeah. And also, I remember, this is obviously a very cliche thing to talk about. I remember not knowing exactly what to expect from Heath Ledger's Joker, and it was really good. He did a good job. He did his own little kind of take on it, and Heath Ledger's a lot more than just a pretty boy. He's a good actor. Rest in peace. Paranormal. I have to do, so maybe I can try to wait.
Mr. Poe said he's a friend of Mac DeMarco's. Yeah. That's usually a pretty good cosign, Mac's got his eyes on a lot of, Max likes the Gnar. Mac likes, Mac's a big reason why Drug Dealer Mile High Club, a lot of people heard of them because Mac, shouts them out. Someday Mac will shout us out. Watch, and then we'll get like 10,000 more followers.
Yep.
But I don't. You know, my thing is with I don't like when people ask me to promote their shit, so I don't like to ask my friends to promote my shit. So I let that. If they want to do it, they'll just do it.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if you you can't ask someone to promote your shit. What
Yeah.
you got to do is
But I'm pretty
make
sure-
some shit that is going to be that they'll promote.
Yeah, but maybe the weekends people did pay Drake to tweet about the weekend.
Yeah, maybe. That would be some effective marketing. Probably very expensive, right? If you're going to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess for Drake for sure. I
Yeah.
mean, it would probably only cost a couple thousand to have somebody
Yeah.
post about. If you want me to post about your shit on my Instagram with my 11.1K, you know, I'll do a $1 for every follower. There you go. Give me 11.1K dollars. And I'll post your band on my Instagram, and then we'll see if it does anything. Isaac is watching the story now because Dane is taking much longer to shower than I did. I had to wash my fucking everything, dude. I had a glaze, like a dry rub, all over me. Javi says, "Is there any creepy spots in LA you guys have been to?" Yeah, I'm sure. One of the creepiest spots in LA is the old Hotel Cecil Hotel, now called the Stay in LA or Stay on Main or something like that. Hotel. Look up Elisa Lam and get ready to have your mind blown by that fucking building. Way back, a woman jumped out to kill herself, and which she succeeded in doing, but she also landed on a pedestrian who also died. The Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, lived there for a time while he was killing, and then the Austrian journalist who became the copycat killer for Richard Ramirez, I forget his name. He also lived in that Hotel Cecil as he was conducting his copycat crimes of Richard Ramirez as he was writing an investigative report about Richard Ramirez. It's just so bizarre.
Yeah.
And Richard Ramirez too. You know that he had a crazy following, a woman following. They were all like in love with him.
Interesting.
They like there was a lot like when he was in jail or whatever. There was a lot of people, a lot of women that were like writing him and wanting to be with him because he was like weirdly good looking.
Yeah, he's quite good looking. I guess
Yeah.
I've never thought about it until now.
Kind of looks like Jimmy.
Yeah. He's got sharp features. He's got slim stuff going on. Beautiful eyes.
Yeah, he liked to.
This picture of him is not so nice, but
Yeah, kind of like Steel.
yeah.
Yeah, Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. What was his MO again? He was like eating people or necrophiliac or something like that. I feel like he had some like
Yeah.
vampire thing going on.
It says here he was a serial killer, rapist, and burglar. His highly publicized home invasion crime spree terrorized the residents of Greater LA and later residents of SF. From here's the Night Stalker. He used a variety of weapons, including handcuffs, knives, a machete, tire iron, and a hammer. Avowed Satanist. Never expressed remorse for his crimes.
Right. So his thing is, yeah, he was a home invasion rapist torture guy.
Oh, he died of lymphoma. He died of a lymphoma while awaiting execution. Interesting.
What's lymphoma? Like a brain?
It's like a beast, it's like a blood cell thing.
Interesting. Yeah, he was a real gnarly motherfucker, and he was he was all over LA. LA's had a lot of if you're asking for creepy spots in LA, John B, just look up, the Black Dahlia murder site. There's the Night Stalker. There's was the Hillside Strangler here too?
Yeah.
And like that other dude, the Grim Stalker. He was really gnarly rapist murder guy. And LA's had a ton of serial killers and cults and murders and fucking everywhere, all over LA. Everywhere in LA is creepy. I also love that you spell it crappy. Is there any crappy spots in LA you guys have been to?
Crappy. I'd eat a crepe right now.
The Gnarc crepe was good.
Je voudrais un crepe.
We'll get some crepes this time we go to France.
Je voudrais un crepe. S'il te plaît.
I've developed a much more of a slight sweet tooth these days. So when we go to France, I'd like to have a Nutella crepe.
Slight sweet
With banana and almond.
Nice.
That's not a good one?
Sounds good.
Morgoth said, did White Fang play on Sunday? You bet your buns.
Yeah, we sure did.
Oh, you want to play the intro?
I can do that, yeah.
Yeah, you guys want to see what we played? We opened our set with on Sunday. This is a pretty good, creepy thing.
Yeah, I feel like the Gnarcast Network mostly already saw it, but I will definitely play it because I like it so much.
Yeah, it's just for anybody who didn't see it. This is what we used to project onto the wall, onto the screen before we entered the stage on Sunday night.
All right. And yeah, we'll leave the microphone on. Wait, audio's not working. Oh, I know why. Just a moment.
Hold up, my friend John B.
I'm gonna fix this real quick. It's on you again.
Oh, it sounded like this music was playing when you in the other room.
I don't think so.
I just heard it.
Weird.
It's like,
Oh, that would make sense. The way it's set up, it would play through, just not through our speakers.
All right.
But I'll change that now so that we can hear it too. So that's how we do.
Morgoth said I went to see Acid Mother's Temple. Sick, dude. I've seen them.
Oh yeah, at the Echo Plex they played recently.
That's sick. They're tight. Didn't we saw them play at Holocene or something once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mother's Day. God damn it. The only goddamn mother we have to celebrate out here. This is motherfucking desert wasteland. Mother Nature? Huh. Pitiless bitch. Hers is the black milk of war. Torn from her breast by men seeking to power the very machines of their own destruction. Mother. Murder, oil, terror, hatred, evacuation, retreat. Man, some people don't have so great a relationship with their mothers. Yet there are those who secure their babes. What is a mother without her child? So too is ours a nation of orphans, with none the milk to nourish its unquenchable thirst. Until now. Open up. Here comes the airplane. You think you're safe here in Silver Lake? Huh. You think the 2 Wet crew can protect you? Not happening. You really think Jay Weingarten knows how to kill a man? No way. Jay's a pussy. Doug's not even here. Mikey Campman doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground. Now you think Nick Kroll can save your mother? I've seen what Nick Kroll does to our mothers. No. With all this bullshit being eaten up so happily this Mother's Day, we need some real heavy artillery. Some face-melting napalm guitar. Drums of war. Cries of passion. Oh. And what army doesn't have a bass? Yeah. There's only one band of brothers who can protect our mothers on this special day. With almost 3,000 records sold worldwide, it's the only musical group that might just be stupid enough to work. Make some noise for White Fang.
Stuff, right?
But still, yet not enough time for Isaac to set up his guitar.
Yeah. That was a little awkward, but
Yeah, I was a little bit like, well, there goes the whole thing.
yeah.
Jobby says that about Acid Mother's Temple. That's a psych rock band from Japan, right? How are they, man? Morgoth says, yeah, man, Japan, great show. Oh, I don't see that. Jobby says, sick. Morgan says they play a Black Sabbath song, "The Wizard." Badass. John B says nice. I wish more bands in Japan would play here. I only keep hearing about the same couple instrumental ones. Sadly. Oh man, yeah. Where are you at, John B? They don't come around you. Alice's Mother's Temple. Yeah, I saw them one time at Holocene in Portland, Oregon. You're a monkey dog, no way. You can't catch me. I'm a monkey dog, no way. Try and stop me. Tickle that dog.
Oh yeah.
You know what would be a really pain in the ass?
Huh.
If you lived like an hour outside of New York City, but you had to work in the city every day.
Yeah.
And then it was the middle of winter and you were tired, and it was all raining and like half sleeting.
You have to
and
make
like
the way.
the sun's like barely coming up, and you have to go into the city, and it's like all traffic the whole time.
Yeah, and your wife doesn't even know about your boyfriend. And
Yeah. John B says, I'm in Temecula, Inland Empire. I go to LA and ST a bunch for shows. Hell yeah, they come to people come to LA. Temecula though, yeah. Isaac, it's a good thing Isaac's not in here, because if he heard that shit, he would talk a bunch of shit. I don't think he's a big fan of Temecula. I think Isaac said something about it being one of the worst parts of the IE based on a bunch of racist white people live in there, which always is a sign to me of places that suck. That's pretty much the indicative thing of any place really sucking. There's some places that suck because there's war and people getting robbed and shit, but there's all kinds of other reasons the places suck. But most of the time is racist people.
there's lots of war because of racism too.
Yeah. Bob Dylan's grandma says, "Hey, what up? Hey, Bob Dylan's grandma, where'd your dad at with those shirt sales? You know what? I bet his dad didn't get those shirt sales because there was no size options."
It came in yesterday.
Did it?
Yeah.
Nice. That's what that was for?
Yeah.
During the Narioki?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, based on I'm assuming that's what happened yesterday because based on the last name situation.
Oh, and it was Kevin like 7,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I saw the address was in a place not in the. It was far off.
Huh.
The billing address was far off, and the mailing
Yeah.
address was near.
Was here. Yeah. Slack.
Yep. Yeah, so it's a Paragnarmal Gnarcast, guys, and we are only at what? What's our score?
We're at 24.20, and that first sale it does get a free enamel pin of choice, and we need to smoke a joint still.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if they.
Bob Dylan's grandma says, "Yeah, that's me. Hell yeah, Kevin Slack." John B says, "Isaac's from Moreno Valley, right? That's like 30, 40 minutes away, not far at all." Yeah.
Yep.
That is true. Isaac is from Moreno Valley. And I also need him to help me roll his J-bone.
And I want him to come back in here so I can go poo poo.
Do you? I do. Do you do? Bob Dylan's grandma said, "What did he get?"
He got 2 shirts. I don't remember what.
You got, yeah, don't tell him it's a surprise from your dad. Mountain Forge threw a hard up. What up, Mountain Forge? Mountain Forge, you got to read this book, The Mothman Prophecies by John Keel, 1975. This is amazing. Amazing. You might have already read it. I fucking love this book. Apparently, Dane said that you had a book for me by the Shadow People for the show, but that he forgot it in Portland. And that he's trying to get it mailed down here. Which is bullshit, because I want to read that one, too, for sure.
Yes, I see the shirts that he got are both good. 2 good shirts.
Oh, yeah, remember, one's a tie-dye.
Yes.
Yep. I remember. Do you remember? That's probably my favorite Michael Jackson song.
We got 19 watching now, 15 likes. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please do.
I bet you remember. My dad lives right by all that Mothman shit. Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. According to this, yeah, he does.
I went to the museum in West Virginia, the Mothman Museum, with the guy with the long hair who runs that place.
They have that cool Mothman statue.
Yeah, which is, to me, it's a cool statue, but it's not Mothman. Mothman looks like, to me, kind of, I always imagine a gray version with wings of the big red hairy guy from Looney Tunes.
Yeah, or Merry Melodies or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of the like sightings where they draw him and
Yeah.
it looks like that.
Bob Dylan's grandma, that's sick. I want to go. Malragod says, Forge! What's good? Mountain Forge says, Indrid Cold. Hell yeah, Indrid Cold. Yes. That is part of this book, yes. Jobby says, I didn't see the Narioki live last night, but I watched it when I got back from my friends. Good stuff, Funkle.
Thanks, buddy.
You know what? And I also noticed today that we thought we did 101.12, we did 98.12. And then last I was feeling like, I said I would sing after 100, we actually didn't do 100, so. It's good that I didn't sing, otherwise I would have been against my word. But I did want to sing last night, but I was also just feeling really tired and just beat yesterday. Couldn't think of a song I wanted to sing either. I just wanted to sing "You Got a Friend in Me," but I sang it last 2 times, so I want to at least 1 time. Ouches Von Doom says I totally smashed that like button.
I
Fuck
see
yeah.
that.
Hell yeah, we really appreciate the people that smash that like button. We appreciate everybody who's watching right now. If you guys are just joining us, this is the Paranormal Gnarcast, our weekly paranormal talk show. Every Tuesday on the Gnartapes Network. The Gnartapes Network is the live streaming social media network channel service brought to you by Gnartapes, which is our record label, run by the bands White Fang and The Memories, and their side projects, The Stoners, and solo projects, Free Weed, Uncle Funkle, Totally You, Skinny Jesus, and Jerry Rogers. And we're here in our recording studio, Studio G in Los Angeles, located in Cypress Park, 20 feet behind our record store, Narburger, 3436 North Figueroa Street. If you're in the LA area, don't be afraid to come by and say what's up. We're live right now. And our store is open every day, noon to 8 p.m. And this is our Tuesday Paranormal Talk Show. If you'd like to support us and get yourself some merchandise like t-shirts, records, or tapes, just go to the address that you see on the screen here, nartapes.com/GTG. What's more is that when you go to checkout, you can save 10% by using the code GTG in the discount promo section at checkout. So now I've covered all that. Please go and visit. You can just donate. There's a donation button if you just want to help out and you like what you see and you know that it's cool that some bands are spending their time doing cool stuff and connecting with their fans. And then if you want some stuff to wear or to put in your stereo, go farther down the page. There's a bunch of options down below. Morgan says, Ricky, did you get the new pins? No, they should be here any day, though. I want to put those pre-orders up. They're going to be 10 each. If you get the Believer Pack, that's $20. You can secure both the pins by getting the Believer Pack.
With free shipping.
With free shipping, so it'll save you like $2. Or not even. I think shipping a pin in the U.S. is like 37 cents. But Mountain Fort, Sabi says, hey, I was wondering why you didn't sing, man. Yeah, I wanted to boost up sales, and I was feeling really under the weather yesterday, and tired, sleepy. Mountain Ford says, United Nations alien ambassador is named M. Othman.
Damn.
Whoa.
What a trip.
Mothman. Jesus. Jobby said, I listened to the Never Ending Story theme a couple times in a row the other day, Ricky, because you got it stuck in my head. Great track. Dude, seriously. That's the crazy thing. Georgia Moroder produced that, and that movie's amazing, and the song's just as good as the movie, which is rare. Unlike Wild Wild West, where the song is way better than the movie, and where Men in Black, where that's an example of the song and the movie being just as good.
Yes.
But Wild Wild West is a better track than Men in Black. But Men in Black is a better movie than Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Because Wild Wild West is a fucking...
The jam.
Jam, dude. That song fucking knocks. Bob Dylan's grandma says, speaking of You Got a Friend in Me, when's the new Memory stuff drop? I actually was supposed to talk to Ben today, but I don't know, at some point in the next few months, hopefully, I know the factory's just ready to go. We just want to get a really good plan of attack going. I know he's still fully focused on making sure the Tall Juan record that just came out is hitting as hard as it possibly can. So
yeah,
I'm not trying to bust Ben's balls really hard about making it about getting it planned. I know it's going to happen and it's going to be really good and come out the way it's supposed to when it happens. That's what Ben wants to happen. Ben is putting the money on the line to make sure that people hear this record. And so, yeah, just be patient and it will come out. But before that, the Memories double vinyl Royal United Song Service comes out on Burger June 30th. Double vinyl. So you'll have that in the meantime. But yeah, if you, Morgoth or anybody else, if you want to secure and get the new enamel pins of me, Mr. Mustard, and the Gnartapes flower, classic flower, just the one you see right there on the YouTube or on our website, just that purple flower with the yellow multicolored pin or a petal bowl. What do they call that? What
I
is
think
like?
you almost said a bulb. That sounded alright to me.
No, the bulb has to do with the full package.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's not a petal either. It's like
Heart. Let's see. Middle of flower. The tip of a flower stamen. Yeah.
stamen.
Yeah. Tip of a stamen.
So yeah, the stamen there with its colors, and yeah. So if you guys want to secure those, you can get those 2 pins by just going to the Gnar Believer pack. You buy that, and that goes towards $20 of any stuff that's not out yet. We have those 2 pins. We have the not tall one, the Jib Kidder cassette coming, the new Mind Rays cassette coming, the 100% Aussie Bangers compilation coming, and more. Bob Dylan's grandma says, "Ooh, I want to get the new Tall Juan record. He's sick. Yeah, it's really good, and he's amazing. And you should go to Bufu Records website and get it now. It's fucking awesome. I have a copy as well." Alex Von Doom says pestle. It's called pestle. It's
This says it's called the stigma. The middle of a flower consists of the female reproductive organs, the stigma, a style, and 1 or more ovula. Oh no, the stigma is part of that.
yeah. He's saying it's a pestle.
Interesting.
Mountain Fort says clowns are evil. Clowns are definitely have some scary shit going on. Jobby says, "You guys hear that club complex closed yesterday? The one in Glendale? It's sad. That place has an amazing sound system and booked some great bands. Went there 2 or 3 times. No, I didn't know that. I never went to Club Complex."
I didn't know that either.
Uh,
I don't think I even knew the place.
Jobby says, "You guys ever play or go there for shows?" No, I never even been there. Ever heard of it. I just want to do says, "I agree. Clowns are fucking evil." Jobby says it was such a small, vibey room. Oh man, that's too bad. Morgoth says, "Evil clowns from space." Killer Clowns from Outer Space is a trippy movie, and the song by the Dickies is great.
I missed a phone call from Wyoming.
Wow, man.
I don't know.
We are going back to Europe this summer, guys. Really, really excited about that. We'll be going to. I think we're only going to be there for like 3 weeks, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
It's pretty short.
And the UK, we're announcing the UK today.
Mountain Fort says those little hats cocked sideways and cruel treatment of circus animals. The first part is funny, makes me laugh. The second part is true though that circus animal treatment's pretty fucked, and that people should just leave elephants alone. In my opinion, just saying. If you guys ever go to a foreign country where they offer elephant rides, as tempting as that may be, just don't do that. Those elephants are not having a good time. Elephants should just be protected and left to do their own thing. And if elephants want to interact with us, that's fine, but I think elephants should be treasured and left and taken care of. Kath Chang says, "Oh, do y'all listen to the No Sleep podcast? They narrate Reddit and like creepypasta stories." No, which one's the No Sleep one?
It sounds exactly like that one that we do listen to.
Is that the one we do listen to?
Maybe.
Because it's like we do listen to.
Oh, I mean, it's that dude reads stuff from the No Sleep Reddit, but it's not called No Sleep Podcast.
Yeah, it's not the one we listen to is called the Scarecast with
Mad Mike.
Mad Mike.
I can't hold it any longer. I'm sorry.
Buckle's like pulling down his pants and like he just showed me his butt. Like, he's got to poop, guys. All right. John B says for free comic book day a few weeks back outside the store they had the cool animal sanctuary guy. Oh, that's cool. Mountain Forge says I hate clowns though. I am tempted to become one at times. Yeah, I think if I wanted to be like the scariest and do like scary monster stuff, I would dress up as a clown. That'd be like the way that like. Oh man, did you guys hear that? There's a poltergeist in the bathroom with Funkle. I think the Ouija board in my mind says the poltergeist name is number 2. That was always funny too in Austin Powers number 2. I'm gonna watch all the Austin Powers again really soon, and The Godfather. Bob Dylan's grandma says, "It sucks that the Ringling Brothers, people lost their jobs and stuff, but I'm glad that all the elephants and animals were rescued." Yes, that's true. It is sad that people lose their jobs. but it is good for the animals. But they should make a compromise. Just let the circus go without animals. John B says, I saw a barn owl, hedgehog, sloth, tarantula, python, armadillo, all up close. It was so sick. That's so tight, dude. Hell yeah. Out in front of the, where was that out in front of? Hadn't seen cool animals up close in a while. Hadn't been to a zoo or aquarium in mad long. Yeah, zoos are not when you're a kid, they're very fun because you get to see the animals. But as you get older, you're like, oh, wait, the animals don't want to be here. But, like, some animals don't have a choice. Some animals can't go back, but that's why for me, I'll go to a zoo sometimes, but I'll have conflicted emotions about it, and I like to ask about why the animals are there. Mountainboard says, "Dang, John B, what were they doing? Conspiring? The animals: the barn owl, hedgehog, sloth, tarantula, python, armadillo. What barn owls? Yeah, barn owls are dope, dude. They look crazy. Armadillos too. Armadillos that's a Pokemon. And a barn owl. All those animals are like Pokemon. Sloth, hedgehog, tarantula, python, armadillo, barn owl. That would be that's like a full. Well, you can carry 6 Pokemon, right? You can carry 6 Pokemon, right? So that's a full quiver of Pokemon right there. Barn owl, hedgehog, sloth, tarantula, python, armadillo. That's a pretty good range. You got flying one. You got like ground one. Well, your sloth's not gonna do much, but it's probably if you toss it in, it'll probably evolve into something. Tarantula is good bug Pokemon. Python, snake Pokemon. Armadillo, it's another like rock Pokemon, ground Pokemon. So you don't have any. You have a pretty specific Pokemon base there, but John B says outside the comic book shop. Yeah, that's so cool. John B says, yeah, I feel you, Ricky, about the zoos. John B says, it was an eclectic mix. Haha, for sure, yeah. I love little Pokemons. Little animals.
I was looking at original Pokemon concept art from the original pitch from 1990. It was called Castle Monsters.
Wow. Oh, man. I wonder what Pokemon tastes the best.
Yeah.
I imagine Gyarados is probably pretty good. What else would be a delicious Pokemon to eat? Bob Dylan's grandma says, have you ever heard about human zoos? No, I want to hear about a human zoo. Mountain Ford says, I worked at the zoo. They treat animals like shit. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, Johnny says, that sucks for it. Yeah, that really sucks. Johnny says, what was the last Pokemon games you played? The last Pokemon game I played all the way through was Ruby, and that shit kicked ass. Ruby was like after Crystal or after it was Silver and Gold and Crystal. The next was like Ruby and Sapphire, and them shits were sick.
I guess the last Pokemon game I played all the way through was Pokemon Stadium 2.
Bob Dylan's guy says human zoos were a thing a couple hundred years ago.
Yeah.
Whoa. Bobby says mine was Fired and Diamond, I think, for DS. I have Diamond. I've never played it, though. Is that good? I also have White. I had White, too, I think. But I never played those. Mountain Ford says the zoo is where I found out about Mount Shasta. Highly paranormal. Yeah, Mount Shasta. I want to go to Mount Shasta for the podcast. Ruby Sapphire are badass, says John B. Yeah, I thought that Ruby was my favorite Pokemon game ever. It was really, really fun. I mean, I always love Yellow. That's like the genre perfect. Like that one's just amazing. But I loved Ruby. Bob Dylan's grandma says they kept different kinds of people from different ethnicities and stuff. It was fucked. Oh yeah, I do. I remember reading about this stuff. Human zoos. Now it's coming back to me. The context. I
mean, I think they had, like, in some places they had, like, black people in zoos until, like, the fucking early 20th century.
Yeah. That's so fucked.
Yeah.
Gez says Slowpoke Tail. Yeah, Slowpoke Tail will be dank.
Yeah.
John B says Diamond was dope, and Fire Red was a remake of Red with like an extra gen or two of other Pokemon. That's cool. Diamond was dope. I think I have Diamond.
I'm not a big fan of the second generation Pokemon. I mean, I thought Pokemon Gold was a really cool game, and everything I've seen, they look like the games are cool. But the Pokemon themselves, after the first 150, lose their magic to me real quick.
Yeah, that's
the
the
original
thing.
150 are just so good.
It's not about the Pokemon for those games.
Yeah.
The games are just really good, and that really that I don't know. Would they have taken all the other Pokemon throughout the whole thing?
I don't know.
I could see that being cool too. But I guess that they wanted to keep up with the times or something.
Yeah, my guess is they'll just keep adding Pokemon, you know?
Wow. I wonder if I'll ever get to design a Pokemon.
That'd be sick. Guess Pokemon.
That'd be sick.
A lot of the I feel like a lot of the Pokemon started being like robots and aliens and shit, and not as much like fun, imaginative monster animals.
Right.
But there was some second gen Pokemon that were like, Sudowoodo was like a tree Pokemon. That was kind of cool.
I thought there was some really cool ones in the second edition. I remember as a kid being really excited about the second edition.
Yeah.
I really thought like Pichu and like some of the dark Pokemon were really cool.
Yes.
And even actually, and now coming back to think about it, Ruby has some really, really cool Pokemon. The fire chicken that you have is really cool. Mount Ford says, John B says, yeah, the designs did go downhill after like Gen 3, I feel. Yeah. The Pokemon were never as cool coming up, but the designs got really bad later, yeah. Mount Ford says, my buddy got sleep paralysis at Mount Shasta and a cat abducted him. Screen memory. Whoa. John B says, I never had a good enough smartphone for Pokemon Go, but that shit brought people together around my town. It was very cool, like the first week or two. That's cool. People were really stoked on Pokemon Go there for a second. I remember last summer. I did not get into it. I used it one time to take a picture of my dog with a Growlithe. That was it.
One time Britta was using it at the bowling place, the bowling alley down the street, and she was like, "Look, there's like a Bulbasaur or something." So she was like, you catch it." And so I tried, and I couldn't fucking do it. I was like, "Okay, this sucks." Like, it seems like I was like swiping the ball at it, and it like I couldn't catch it. So I was like, "Never mind, fuck this."
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, they give you false memories, often of deer or owls.
Interesting. Talking about sleep paralysis?
Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, I've heard of cats too. John B says, there was this Pat and Oscars with a giant duck pond. There was like 100 people walking around at night bonding and going crazy. That's funny. My friend convinced me to come. We took some vodka shots and tripped around while everyone was catching Mon. That's sick. That would be cool, dude. If you had, like in your little town, you go like 100 people down by the lake just catching Pokemon. That is pretty cool. Otherwise, what are they doing? Just sitting inside. I was about to do that. I wonder if anyone got laid off Pokemon Go. Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I bet. People get laid off anything.
Anything, dude. They're just down. So what time is it now? It's 4:15. We are at 24:20. Let's get if we can't get to $35 by 4:30, we'll cut it. So I'll give you 15 minutes to get us $11. You guys can do it. Let me see. Where's Isaac? All right. You find any videos?
I found one.
You got one?
It's on my computer.
I was just about to do this. Like, what did they meet and fuck? And I'm sure people just like. I'm sure that have maybe a little bit. But I'm sure people just like met while they're playing Pokemon Go, and then like, do you want to go like Pokemon Go back to my place after this? Bob Dylan's grandma says, I get sleep paralysis a lot. I'm pretty used to it now. That's scary, dude. What happens? Do you get like the classic like person visiting, you can feel them coming, or they're there. My brother has some pretty nasty, creepy ones, man. That really sound like almost like bad acid for like a couple minutes. It's like scary as fuck. Man, that shower you got, Jimmy, is no joke.
It's hot.
It's hot.
You think about turning down your heater? Water heater?
How do you do that? Turn the water heater?
Yeah. And then there's a little knob.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, nice. Malford says, I hate SP, sleep paralysis. I fight it. Had it in February, first time since 1987. Wow. That's a long time. And then they have it. That's just spooky as fuck. My brother says that he started getting sleep paralysis and shadow people's shit after he used to get, like, when he get a loose tooth, he would just pull it out, right? And one day he had a loose tooth, he pulled it out, and then he wrote on his bedpost in blood, "Hi, how are you?"
Wow.
And then he started getting fucking sleep paralysis and like visitors.
A little freak.
That like what do you put it out there? It's probably like a GTA 5 map for like ghost monsters, and they like see like red glowing way off in the distance. They're like, "Well, I'm gonna go check out what that is." Oh, some little kid wants to talk, and he said he did it to, like within. He wanted to like he was trying to communicate.
Yeah.
So he put will into it. He put, and then he started getting. That's all I have. When you start putting yourself into that mix, you start getting results. It happened to Nikki Sixx. Happened to a lot of people. You just don't want to fuck with that shit. Bobden's grandma says, "I never get a person. I just can't move and I can't yell. Kind of sucks, but now I just go with it and I usually wake up." Damn. Well, that's still really shitty, man. I'm glad that it doesn't bother you too much, or if it does, that you can deal with it. Guys says, have you guys heard the story about how the original Lavender Town theme in Japanese versions had some binaural kind of tone that made kids depressed and a few killed themselves? Yeah.
Yeah, I was just talking about that
Well,
yesterday.
Tell me that. You're telling me about
Yeah.
that in bed.
The original Lavender Town. You can listen to it too. And
Yeah, it's no secret.
Yeah.
It definitely has binaural frequencies in it. You can hear them and see them. And the dude did it on purpose. The guy's autistic. He didn't mean to like hurt any kids, but they got a lot of complaints from kids
Getting
with
really-
headaches and behaving strange after playing the game that far. And a lot of kids didn't go any further than that. Yeah. Actually, Lavender Town has the most parts of Pokemon that they remove from the American game.
And there wasn't any confirmed suicides. That was just a rumor.
Yes.
Alan Ford says, I had it stand on my chest before. This last time I couldn't see it. But I was awake, the last attack, nailed to my floor by my bedside table, just raging. Wow. John B says, your shit remind of the Winter Olympics, Ricky, and how ice luge races runs look so fucking fun. Whoa, that's crazy, guys. What of my stuff reminds you of the Winter Olympics? Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, duh. Yeah, it's like a Winter Olympics shirt. Ice luge looks scary as fuck. Mount Fort said lasted about 7 minutes. Your shirt, my shirt. I see that. It said your shit. Remind me. That's scary, Mountain Forge. Oh, it's 4:20. All right, I said we need you to roll a joint.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Dude, let me roll it.
All right, yeah. Let's get your shaky fingers. Yeah. That should be this guy. So Jimmy's like just trying to like
Dude, small. Yeah.
Rubik's cube and like.
Thread through a needle.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Fuck. God, fuck.
Do you have grinder and stuff?
No. I have papers and the weed, but the grinder's on the table.
Grab the paper and I'll just roll it over here.
I've got to
Little
run
dude. I like that. I
to
like
keep
that
from
Well, dude, you guys get calls from random numbers throughout the day, from random states and shit? I do it and it makes me paranoid. Is this normal? Yeah, I get those numbers all the time. I usually don't answer them. And they usually don't leave messages, and then I forget about it. That's just how it is. If you can't leave a message, and if you can't shoot a text, then it wasn't important. Morgan says, what about Digimon? Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions.
Digimon into Ultimate.
To rule the digital
World.
world.
Digimon and digital monsters. Yeah, Digimon sucked. But I was really down and having. Yeah, says I do, but they're usually bill collectors. Scary shit. Yeah, fuck bills. Jobby says I fucked through the first 2 OG seasons of Digimon, Morgoth. Yeah, I was down when they were out. Lil G says, okay, cool, Sam. I just needed to feel like it's normal. Thanks, Ricky. Yeah. Also, people, just get random numbers all the time. There's also like a lot of scam artists, and there's people just have old phone numbers,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, maybe I'll try calling Jeff.
Yeah. Or they're trying to get you.
Yeah, there's like people out there that are going to tell you that they're the IRS, and if you don't pay them today, that you're going to jail tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's not true. Don't you tell them to go fuck off, and then contact your fucking lawyer.
Yeah.
And they need to go. They need to get a fucking life and leave old ladies alone, and not fucking taking money from people who are vulnerable, fucking phone thief scumbag pieces of shit.
There was a season of Digimon that I really liked. I wasn't a huge Digimon fan, but there was one, I think it was the third or fourth season, where the main character got sucked into the Digimon show. So like it started off that he was like normal like us, and then he ended up in the Digimon universe by being sucked into his TV.
Whoa.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was cool.
Oh, there's one thing I want to talk about today, guys. That is in this Mothman Prophecies book in the beginning. There's this writer. What is his name? Let me see if I can find it. There's this guy. He was a writer in the 20s and 30s who Walter Gibson. That's his name. He had a very popular character named the Shadow. That was like a detective hero 20s style kind of guy. He wore a low brim cap and a cape. And then when the writer died, his apartment in New York started getting haunted by his character that he created. Not even a ghost of a person, but the ghost of his character. And they talk about this kind of idea a lot in this book, or about people, their brain creates these tulpas, or whatever you want to call them, these physical representations and manifestations of like thoughts or feelings. Like that his apartment, and a lot of people have seen the Ghost of the Shadow. Bob Dylan screams that the Shadow is sick. Alex Ross paints him a lot. Yeah, the Shadow's really cool, and the Shadow's ghost haunts his creator's old apartment. That is trippy as fuck to me, and very, very interesting, and makes you think and wonder a lot about a lot of what people consider to be ghosts, and if more often than not, people create things in their own brain. And in this book too, this is what he talks about a lot with UFOs. That back in the day, people during the vampire times, people saw lights in the sky as well. They were sure it was vampires. When the witches were getting people were sure that they saw witches in the sky with little lanterns on their brooms. People have always seen lights in the sky. They've always had societal biases into believing what it is. And nowadays we believe that the lights that we see in the sky are aliens from planets of cities of glass. That's what I like to say in the book. But they, and during back in the day too, when the fairies, people were all about fairies. It's always been little lights. It's always been lights people have been seeing, and people have always had an explanation for them fitted to their times. But those lights have always been here. They've always been around. So it makes you wonder. It's not just a new thing, and people have always had theories about it. And this book, he talks more about how it's probably a thing more about other dimensions and about things that happen here on the planet. Something that I've talked about in the show too. That it's more forces of nature and forces of other natures and different dimensions that are more at work here. Bob Dylan's Grandma says, have you seen Cool World? You bet your little butt I have seen Cool World, dude. That movie rips. John B says, I haven't, Bob. I've seen the cover before. It looks tight. Is it good? It is great. Brad Pitt goes into a cartoon world, right?
Yep.
It's not as good as you want it to be, but it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Ralph Bakshi.
Ralph Bakshi, yes. It's not as cool as Roger Rabbit, which is maybe the coolest movie ever. Bob Dylan's grandma says, I like movies that blend animation and live action. Yes. They don't do that enough.
Ralph Bakshi's kind of the king of that, and he also did lots of rotoscoping, which is a similar kind of thing.
A Scanner Darkly.
Yeah.
Good
one too.
Great rotoscope movie. Another movie that is controversial. A lot of people don't like that movie. I really liked that movie. Bob Dylan's grandma says, "Look who framed Roger Rabbit." Yeah, exactly. Roger Rabbit is, God, that's a Disney movie, right?
I think that's Paramount.
They have it at Disneyland. Roger Rabbit is in Toontown at Disneyland.
Yeah, it's true.
But Roger Rabbit's like the best one, and that was all sexual and weird too. Like Jessica Rabbit is so like.
It has lots of adult themes in that.
So many.
That's not even a children's movie if you really want to talk
Like
about
that
it.
was the
No,
right
it's
like
not.
that movie is probably where so many people first even got the idea of like wanting to fuck a cartoon.
Yeah.
That's been a fantasy of mine ever since that movie. Like having sex with a cartoon would be crazy.
Yeah. Would it even?
Yeah, it was originally done by Touchstone Pictures. But yeah, same, just like Indiana Jones. That wasn't Disney at first, but.
Star Wars.
Mountain Force says Pennsylvania professor emeritus David Hufford says shadow people are real.
Interesting.
Bob Dylan's grandma says I like the ride. Yeah, the Roger Rabbit ride is awesome.
Roger Rabbit is fucking rad for
yeah.
sure.
John B says, are you guys into anime or manga? There's some great stuff out there. Oh yeah. We
Yeah,
love
I
it.
like that shit.
Bob Dylan's grandma says the city is awesome to walk through. Toontown? Yeah, it's great. John B says, yeah, Roger Rabbit was so sick. Saw that as a kid and laughed my ass off. Yeah. Mountain Ford says Pulitzer Prize winning author and head psychologist at Harvard, John Mack, said so too. Oh yeah, I know about John Mack. John B says, wasn't it a show before a movie? Roger Rabbit? No.
No, but there was a book. Who censored Roger Rabbit way back in the day? I love Bob Hoskins. He's one of my favorite actors. I just love to look at him.
Great.
He's a great actor. His American accent is really, really good. I never thought he was British until I was an adult.
Oh, here you go. Yeah, Who Censored Roger Rabbit is the book from 1981 that was later made into the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Gary K. Wolfe. That's his like most famous book, I think. He has Who Censored Roger Rabbit, Who Plugged Roger Rabbit, and Who Whacked Roger Rabbit. And that's in 2014. It doesn't look like that one has a.
Who whacked Robert Rabbit? Robert? Roger.
Yeah, and I read in the book that they
Whoa, dude! Yeah, the sequel is it is a spin-off story with the same characters, just different situations. The style's like Looney Tunes, where the episodes hold no continuity. The original novel was retconned as a dream of Jessica in chapter 12. So the second book doesn't even have anything to do with the first book. Interesting.
Just a whole new story there.
yeah, I guess they the detectives find a speech bubble.
Oh, I got a sale!
We made a sale.
There we go. Now we're staying on. He gave $11, so we'll stay on till 5 now.
All right, well you get a free cassette.
You get a free cassette. That was Pat Mack.
$11 for what? I wonder.
I think he was
You
just
play
saying.
something acoustic?
That's what it says.
Yes.
Yeah. Give me the guitar. What's that, Jimmy?
Anyone else get a free
Could I hit that phone here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they didn't say what they wanted, so the only other sale gets a free pen, no choice.
I watched the H.H. Holmes documentary on Netflix last night.
You just stay for a second. I'll get my guitar.
Tell them about that.
H.H. Holmes considered the first serial killer in America.
Interesting.
Right around the same time as Jack the Ripper. And,
So, like, in the 1800s in America?
yeah, it was a long ass time ago. I forget. Bad with dates, but it was, back then. Probably like 1890s or something. There was also a huge fire in Chicago back then that burned most of the city down.
Yeah.
Also
There was
crazy.
in San Francisco at the turn of the century, there was an earthquake that pretty much leveled
Oh, yeah.
the entire fucking city.
That's right.
60. It was like a 9 or 10.
What the fuck?
10 on
Ted?
the Richter for 60 seconds.
Wow. Yeah.
I remember being in class and they were like, all right, we're going to stare at the clock for 60
Anywhere.
seconds.
Yeah,
Like the
that-
longest 60 seconds.
boy.
Just like imagine like
Yeah.
Ah!
Probably felt way longer than 60.
Mountain Ford says, call Clyde
die.
Lewis Radio Show and promote your paranormal show. Show is called Ground Zero Paranormal Show. Oh yeah, maybe we will do that. Pat Max says, what's up guys? Anything acoustic that you feel like playing is cool. Thanks. Hell yeah. Bob Dylan's grandma says, have you been to the Museum of Death? No, I haven't.
No, but my my homegirl said she's gonna take me. No, thanks.
To wait with the Museum of.
Of Death.
Cool. I mean, this is before you start.
Yeah. What's really what I should play? What should I play?
Play anything, he said.
I was like, all right, I'll do. Since this is kind of paranormal, Touched by an Angel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter now where I go because the sun shines brightly on my soul. In her eyes I see the sweetest expression. She my loving angel, baby, but I have some temptations tonight. Dim the lights, close my eyes, paradise. Sacrifice me, babe, hold my hand. I'm your man. Understand, I was touched by an angel tonight. I was touched by an angel tonight. It doesn't matter now where I go because the sun shines brightly, but I don't know why her eyes hold those sweetest expressions. She my loving angel, baby, but I have some confessions to make. In the lights, close my eyes, paradise. Sacrifice me, babe, hold my hand. I'm your man. Understand, I was touched by an angel tonight. 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 Yeah, I did. It was real. There you go. Howard that, guys. Nice. It's the Paranormal Gnarcast. Thank you, Pat Mack, for that generous donation. How much are we at now, Funko?
We're at 35, 20, right?
35.20. Change that on here. All right. I thought you said you had a video.
I can't find the one that I wanted.
What?
My computer turned off.
Everybody who spends over $10 today gets a free cassette, and everybody who spends over $20 gets a free enamel pin. Pat Max said, was that a cover or was that your own song? That was our own song. It's Touched by an Angel. It's a memory song.
Yeah, you know that song, Pat.
Maybe he doesn't know one. Memories do have like 200 songs.
We do.
I just want Doom says dope. Pat Max says nice dude. Thank you, bud. Yeah, that we have an album called Touched by an Angel. They're out of print. But
MP3s.
you can get the MP3s, yeah.
MP3's dead. Is that like I've been seeing that headline? Is that a real thing?
But what I don't know what you're talking about, so I guess not.
There's been a lot of headlines about the creators of MP3 being like, it's like we're gonna stop
Huh.
doing that file format.
What are they gonna do instead? Just waves?
There's new shit. Like there's newer, like higher.
Different compression for them.
Yeah.
Pepex says, cool, haha. I probably have heard it, just forgot about it. Oh, yeah. Classic.
That's a classic one.
Yeah, we play that one live.
It is a title track to a record.
It is a title track to our third LP. Yeah, we have the memories. I'm looking at them right now. I have a copy of each one. I have the original, self-titled The Memories. There's The Memories Love is the Law. There's The Memories Touched by an Angel. There's The Memories Hot Afternoon. There's The Memories Home Style. And then there's The Memories Sensitive Player. And then the next one would be The Memories Royal United Song Service. Then The Memories Single Player Game. Then The Memories in La La Land. Oh, dog. You're a monkey. You're not a dog after all. You're a monkey. You're a monkey dog. You're a weird monkey dog. Mount Forge to the thumbs up. Hell yeah. I pet the dog. I pet the dog. I play her like a drum when I'm petting the dog. Like a body massage and I'm slapping the dog on the sides of her ribs and she loving it all. Yeah. That's what dogs do. Dogs like a little slap massage. My dog. Oh, yes. But not on the face. Gotta be nice there. You gotta know where dog is sensitive. Don't hit him everywhere. Only pat him on the side and then rub him on the ribs and say you're thankful and you want to do it again. There you go. Monkey dog. Alright, guys, I need to hear some more stories. Isaac can't find his video. You have a search your YouTube history.
Yeah.
That'll be on there. You just gotta check your history.
Send you this one. Cool. Grab me, email it right now.
If you only have one, then
Yeah.
whatever. But
Oh, Dylan's grandma says I found Hot Afternoon like a year and a half ago. Hell yeah. I have one vinyl left of that, and I have 2 tapes laying around if somebody wants a vinyl or tape of that. Meta Discord says, yo, about to go on stage to play a show. Hell yeah.
nice, where at?
Where, yeah.
You got a band?
Yeah, he
Asking
does.
about the band?
Morgan says,
No,
Monkey
yeah,
Bones.
He has an. I think he already has one band, and then. How did you send it to me?
On Facebook, sorry. This is the one bit. I think it's Thai. Or maybe.
Morgan says, Monkey Bones. Bob Dylan's grandma says, sick metal. Meta Discord says, New Moon Cafe in Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Oshkosh.
Oshkosh, gosh.
Yeah, that's like the little overalls, little baby.
Yeah. Oshkosh, gosh.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys want to watch this vid?
Yeah.
Alright, just a moment. Okay. Top reel ghost video. Try to pause it, but some ghost keeps starting it back up. Alright, here we go. Yeah.
So he's like,
Nah. Yeah. That was pretty good.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good, huh?
The guy's like, nope.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a good one.
There's so many. And they're so
Good luck on their stage, Meta Discourse.
bad.
Mountain Forge says love. Bob Dylan's grandma says, have you guys seen the new Stooges documentary? It's really good. No, I want to see that. Dilly says, fuck this, I'm out. Yeah, that dude was gone, dude. He was
Yeah,
out.
but he barely even was like, he was just like, no.
But you notice too, he stood, there wasn't a line there.
Yeah.
There wasn't any line pulling it. He walked in between where a line would have been.
Yeah. The shadows were good too, like real good.
That one got, I think that one's pretty good.
And that guy was just like, nope.
All right, guys, that's Paranormal Gnarcast. It's been a good episode so far. We still have, we're going to go till 5 o'clock. So we still have
17 minutes.
17 minutes.
Yeah, just about. A little less now.
Nice. You got any other videos you find, Isaac?
Let's find one. I'll just send it again and we'll get the recording. I wanted to show this one last week, but I think we did it. So, yeah, I like this one. CCTV. I think it's in.
Right. Let's check it out. Very interesting.
Whoa, do it again.
Definitely very easy to fake.
For sure.
Yeah, and you can tell
Oh,
when
like
the
when
car
the car-
drives
yeah.
by.
At
Yeah. Yeah. The feet go over the car's hood for half a second. I will show y'all again. Blam! Yeah, it's fake, for sure.
Yeah.
there you go.
And that's why it has more downvotes than upvotes, I guess.
No, that's
cool, though.
how they.
Stop that.
Sometimes people just don't want the truth.
Yeah, I sure no, I don't. I can't handle it. You know, in that line, you want the truth, you can't handle the truth. He doesn't actually say that. It's one of those misquoted things.
Yeah, I remember like.
Yeah.
reading things.
He's like, you want answers? And then Tom Cruise says, I want the truth. And then he says, you can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
But it's often misquoted as, you want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
I want the truth.
I wonder if it was like,
That's right.
I wonder if it was like that in the trailer or something, you know? Where like in some supercut they like used, I don't know.
Mountain Force says, I walked down the boat ramp to the river to pee once, saw a ghost in tattered clothing beckoning for me to go to it. Hell no.
I would not. Simply not. I would simply not go.
No way. Let me guess. Then you didn't go pee in the river. You peed your pants. That's like an Art Bell joke.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I wouldn't have been able to go down the river. I would have peed my pants right there. If you guys never listened to Art Bell, but you like paranormal stuff, then you're really missing out. Because that's like one of the OGs of paranormal talk shows.
He's like the guy.
Yeah.
On radio.
And George Norrie.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Both classics of the genre of paranormal talk shows. Bobby Hill's grandma says, "Hey, weren't Gigi Allen and John Wayne Gacy pen pals?" Oh yes, more than that. Gigi Allen would go visit him. They were buddies. Balfour said, "I would have drowned if I walked off the dock to it. Evil but glimmering around the edges." It was evil, but glimmering around the edges. Don't go to beckoning spirits, guys. That is usually
That's how you start some shit.
yeah, or they lure you into your death. As it's classic.
Yeah.
They're like, sailors seeing sirens and then jumping off the boat into the water and like.
I know what you mean.
That'd be so scary, dude. If you're a sailor and you're like, dude, fucking Norbert just fucking jumped off the boat because he said some women were calling to him.
Yeah.
I'd be like, dude,
Norbert is freaking out.
Norbert's dead.
Yeah.
He's in the foggy water. We don't even
Yeah.
can't even see him or hear him or anything.
He's gone.
That would be scary as fuck too when the water's all foggy as shit. Oh, and you hit a rock. Mountain Force, yeah, lurking drunks to drown, yeah. They're like hot women ghosts will hang out in the floating above a icy cold pond, being like, come out, and then the dude will be wasted and go out there and he just freezes to death.
Alright, I found one.
Drowns.
And there's a little kid in it, so it's gonna be a little more creepy.
Will-o-wisps.
We got a better upvote ratio on this one, so hopefully we like
We
it.
need an upvote video. Dun dun on that. Paranormal Gnarcast, guys. Thank you everybody who's donated. This has been a really fun episode. Really appreciate it, guys. Everything helps. And consider getting the Gnar Believer Pack, which gives you $20 worth of upcoming Gnar bucks. So any pins or tapes or shirts. We have 2 enamel pins. We have the Me Mr. Mustard pin, the Gnar Tapes flower pin, the Jib Kidder cassette, and the Legalize This t-shirt all on the way.
Mm-hmm. So that money goes towards that.
And soon we're going to do a DVD. We need to make the personalized DVDs for some of the people.
Oh, yeah, we need to look for
You need to figure out what dates those are. And then we need to do a best of DVD of some kind. And then we're only like 1 track away from Funko finishing his Gnar Tapes Network themes tape.
Nice.
Although I was thinking I would do extended versions of the songs maybe for that cassette, but that won't take long. Just
Cool.
gotta add some more words.
Hell yeah.
Shall we watch this?
Yeah.
Kid's the ghost for sure. It's a Ouija board? Okay. This is a little much.
There you go. See that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Flicker.
I saw it start up here.
You know, maybe
That scared the shit out of me.
Well,
that was Poltergeist. They're trying to recreate Poltergeist, it seems like.
That startled me.
Maybe that's what the scary part was.
yeah, I mean, it definitely they fooled you with the having the sound really quiet at first, and so I turned it up, and then there was a big bang.
Boom!
Yeah,
Fake.
definitely. That one definitely stinks of a fake because of how. First of all, why would there be the camera? The Ouija board is a little too on the nose.
Yeah.
And the fact that the kid turns and looked at the camera for a second, kind of like, am I doing right, Daddy? And then the flickering light looking a lot like flashlights. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that TVs can be turned on remotely with what is known as a remote control.
Yes.
No way, dude.
Debunked. That one was garbage.
I like the garbage ones.
Yeah, they're fun.
Girlfriend, you're growling at stuff for no reason is garbage.
Girlfriend, nobody appreciates that. Nobody needs your help to understand if people are here or not. This is a business. We share the parking lot with another business, including one of our own. So,
Girlfriend.
stop growling at everything. You're shaking like a leaf. Where's the dope?
He always is shaking like a leaf.
Christina Tonya says, who films their kid?
Yeah, that's weird. Only people who want to get those YouTube views.
Yeah. They had 2 million on that one.
When did they start making ghost videos?
Yeah, fake ass shit.
Yeah.
Funko could do a better job.
Fools get so many views.
Yeah, Funko should try to make a ghost video.
Yeah.
You're
Some
a
of those
weird
really
dog.
bad ones have like 100 million views.
You're a weird dog. You need to not be growling at all the people you see every time you go out the door. You hear somebody out there, you start growling at them. It's not what dogs do. It's not what dogs do. Some dogs.
And you know, if you can follow certain
Some
rules,
dogs always do
it'll
that.
make it seem more real.
You think you're gonna do that all the time?
Then not.
You should do that. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do on your videos that will immediately out you as you're probably hoaxing. That is, when you don't know how to use Photoshop or After Effects very well. When you stuff too on the nose. And also, you gotta think of a good context of filming.
Yeah.
And, like, why would you be filming?
I like CCTV videos.
Yeah, those are good because it's like that would be on.
Yeah, and then also it makes it easier to edit.
Because it's already a
It's
little.
it's already like a little crunchy.
Yeah.
But the one of the guy walking through the ghost, for example, it's like that video wasn't that much more than it was probably only like 80 or 90 frames. So like the fact that they didn't look at every single frame and make sure that the ghost's feet weren't going over the car for a moment before it went behind it, like it's weird.
Yeah.
And what about this one? Looks fun. Let's do this one.
Upside Down Dream World says, play a song, Ricky. You already gotta pay me. You gotta go to nartapes.com/GTG. I played that other one for Pat Mac because he threw down. So go to nartapes.com/GTG and throw down, and I'll play you a song. It's as easy as that. Just go to the request a song button. You see, believe in weed. I don't even do that one. I believe in weed.
Sounds cool. I like that song.
I believe in weed. What is the chorus of that? It's like AGD maybe? Or EGD?
ADG would be.
I believe in weed. I believe. I'll do it for $10, dude. That's the price it costs, buckaroo. And we only have 5 minutes left on the show, so you better get that in quick, bro, and I'll play it for you. If you get it in 5 minutes, I'll still stay on and finish it for you.
What you are about to see are haunted events encountered by real people. Some may find it disturbing.
Haunted?
Haunted. This haunted house.
This house is haunted, Bobby.
Don't go in there, it's haunted! dealing with that shit.
It just goes to show ya.
You know what the thing is though, is if ghost shit happens here, I can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Bobby's grandma says, hey Ricky, do you play GTA 5 online? Yup, my name's Gnartapes on there. My character's name is Dup. D-U-P-P. Dup. Dup.
That's good.
Alright, we got 1 minute left on the show. Upside Down World, if you're trying to play, if you're trying to see me play that song, it's 5 o'clock now.
Alright.
I'm going to give you a minute to see if they're going to come through. If you're not going to, just tell me in the chats there. Upside Down Dreamworld said that commercial was cool as fuck. Christina says, Tanyati says, better report that to HR.
Yeah, there was some inappropriate ghost activity in the office. But how do you report something to human relations that isn't human?
Oh, there you go. Not my department.
Bob Dylan's grandma says, is the PS name Gnartapes? Yes.
It's pay at.
No, the PSN, PlayStation
Oh,
Network. The PSN is Gnartapes.
Gnartapes.
Gnartapes. Nice. Hell yeah, Lucas will be actually joining us after all on our show on Thursday. The Marys are playing on Thursday.
Cool.
I believe.
Has he been out of town?
Huh?
He's been out of town?
Who?
Lucas?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, are we done?
It is 5:01. All right, Bobby Dylan's grandma says, didn't Bobby Brown have sex with a ghost?
I don't know.
That is something I've definitely heard of before. We will talk about that next week's episode. Upside Down Dream World, we can do that song tomorrow night on Gnartapes Night Live. Just go there and I'll sing it then. Christina Tanya says, or report it to IR, in Human Resources. Yeah. Nice. All right, guys, thank you so much for a great episode. This was really, really fun. Girlfriend's looking at the camera now. Can you feel their presence? All right, and if you guys want to join me, get the Mothman Prophecies book from your local bookstore or Amazon or whatever, and read it with me and we can talk about it. I'd love to talk about it with somebody. All right, Bobby Dylan's grandma says bye. Goodbye, everybody. See you tomorrow night on Gnartapes Night Live at 9 p.m.
Excellent.
Bye.
Bye.
A-R-T.
Oh, no way.
Oh my gosh.
Where is it, Lance?
Don't tell us, don't tell us.
Join us on Gnarcast Network, independent streaming media live from Gnarcast. Sundays at 4:20, it's Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus. Mondays at 7 p.m., it's Uncle Buckle's Karaoke Nights. Tuesdays at 3 p.m., it's Paragnarmal Gnarcast. Wednesdays at 9 p.m., it's Gnarcast Night Live. Thursdays at 9 a.m., it's Buckle Fitness. Fridays at 3 p.m., it's Daddy Doodleman.
It's the Gnarcast Network, baby. It's Gnar. It's Gnarcast Network. Live independent streaming media from Gnarcast.
Pull out your cash and donate today.
You go to gnarcast.com/GTG. You make a donation.
Become a part of the donation nation.
Tear down the establishment. Hit that like button.
Join us, friends, as we embark upon this new world of adventure and fun.
It's network time.
It's gnarcast.com/GTG, baby. Tell your mom.
The
Donation Nation, girlfriend.
We obviously can do whatever we want here. It's a good thing.
Oh, my brother, and I love him, is the same as my brother. He's that good boy.
If we get to $1,000, Uncle will shove this thing up his ass.
I'm gonna put it up my butt and walk around on my hands and knees like a bad horse.
Why'd you burn suddenly on me?
A big man tough and a big man strong. Need a big man and a big man love.
I always use dish soap on my dildo my whole life. I might be a little sick in the head, but I haven't died yet.
Yeah, welcome to Gnarc Tapes. I love you.
Uncle Funkle's Nario.
On your mark, get set. Hopefully they're not driving anytime soon. I want to encourage responsible, safe drinking, no drinking and driving.
I'm having all sorts of problems in my life. You guys need to save my ass.
I'm not a perfect person. Everybody plays the fool.
Change the background to these clowns dancing.
I want to stand with you on a mountain. I don't know is all I wanna stop.
Then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like, I love you, Mom. Thank you for your donation earlier. I love you, everybody. And let's close this shit out. This is the Gnarc Tapes Network. Remember to treat the ones that you love with care. Be mindful of all living things. Don't forget to check back in with what you take for granted as reality.